Yes, my name is Roger Welch-Payne. I'm the owner of R3 Supply Stream. R3 Supply Stream has two arteries to the business. One is the store here where we are today, and the other is, we supply other parts dealers on the island. In the store here, we try to cover your maintenance needs. So we have anything from coolant to CVT transmission fluid, brake fluid, all those things you need to just keep the vehicle going. We have a car care line and all those maintenance items that you need just to keep your vehicle running in tip-top condition. We focus on the Lucas brand, and the reason why we focus on the Lucas brand is that we want a product that stands up in our environment, high heat. So we focus on that. It gives you a longer service interval, so when you do your oil change, you don't have to worry for a very long time. And then we also have some performance products as well, which is good for the racing. Again, very good under the high heat and high stresses and strains of a racing engine. And we actually sponsor a few people here on island, and product's been working very, very well. The developmental work that we've done with Lucas Oil here in Barbados has to be attributed a lot to the local guys we sponsor. And with that said, we have to make special mention to Fabian Clark, better known as Black Boy, Kevin Griffith, Damien Sobers, Ryan Wood, Stuart Nags. It's been fantastic working with these guys. Obviously, we don't want to just get a product and put it out there to sell. We want to test the product, know how it works, and that way we can speak to our customers about how the products are working. And this has been invaluable. So we're very happy with how everything's working. Everything that it says on the bottles, it does, and we're very, very happy with that. So special thanks has to go to our locally sponsored guys. It's a long story. I started off working at my history starts in England, where I started my automotive trade there. Came back here, and then I worked for a couple main dealers, and then I went into the retail aspect of the business. And I was always looking for a brand that is like Lucas, a brand that when I sell your product, I know I don't have to run and hide. I know we can stand by the brand. So luckily I came across Lucas Oil, and it has been working excellent ever since we started the brand. I always go for maximum protection, whether it be a road car or a track car. For the road we have the maximum protection for the road, and then for the track we have maximum protection for the track. So if you're looking to do something in motorsport, we have the racing line, and it's usually a synthetic line. The synthetic line is very, very stable, especially under the high heat and high stress conditions. So yeah, we have you covered whether it be road or track. Well, I don't like to cry down anybody's oil. I go with the facts, and the facts are that Lucas Oil has been around since the 80s. They do a lot of work with NASCAR and IndyCar. That's where a lot of their development work comes in. RCR, Richard Childress Racing. So I know that our brand stands up under extreme racing conditions. So yes, you always have someone trying to sell some other brand and saying it's good. But I know that our products work. They work well here under all conditions that we test them under. I always try to, if a new product comes out, it's good, but I always try to test it first before I introduce it into the market, so that I can explain to my customers how it works. And if I can't test it myself, then I would give it to a racer or someone with a diesel vehicle, for example. I don't have a diesel vehicle, to test, and then go from there. Barbados Auto Racing League is a grassroots racing club. I used to be really affiliated with it. I used to be the race director, but I still support the Barbados Auto Racing League. They're now looking to start back up. Know that they've gotten the documents signed up, everything with Bushy Park. So they're looking to start back up after many years of being on the shelf. So I know the guys are working hard, and I'm also working in the background with sponsoring and trying to get guys up and running, so that when they do start, that they're ready to go and they're looking strong. COVID did deal everyone a severe blow, so the first race meet did not come off, but the guys are still anxious and ready to go. We have products that there's some engines now. Let's step away from racing in Barbados a bit, because this brand here, for example, this 0W20, we actually have NASCAR racing on the 0W20. So those engines are designed to use something that light. The engineers have realized that the least amount of friction you can take away the engine, the more horsepower you can build. And once you can protect it, then you gain horsepower basically for free. So it depends on the engine builder. So we have some guys who race on synthetic 1030 all the way up to synthetic 2050. So it's a little bit of, you need to work with the engine builder and find out exactly how the engine was built and so on. And same thing with the gearboxes and differentials and so on. Because some diffs will take a 140 weight, some will take a 90 weight.
All right, so I think I've pretty much gone through the general amount of questions that I will have in mind, but is there any products that you would like to showcase?
We have a few. I want to start with my little Fitful here, the Lucas Octane Booster.
Yeah.
There are very few products that I've come across that actually stops pinking, and you can actually feel a difference with. And the Lucas Octane Booster has been working very, very well. It really does stop the pinking, and you feel a huge difference in the horsepower in the vehicle. So just by adding this to your tank of fuel, you do see a lot of advantages before you go to full out race gas. Another product that's very good now that we're on the fuel lane, this is new. It's a complete engine treatment. This is a product that, let me tell you, there's not much that this doesn't do. It cleans the injectors. It's a fuel stabilizer. It works in both gasoline and diesel. You can actually add this to your oil so that it will clean. Sometimes you get your chambers blocking slightly with sludge, so you can put it in there and leave it in there. It does a continuous clean. So this is a nice product, the Lucas Complete Engine Treatment. So this is also new. Let's stick in the lines of engines and cleaning. We have the new GDI cleaner. With the new gasoline direct injection, you don't get the fuel cleaning the back of the valves. So this is specially formulated, very, very concentrated for cleaning up the intake system. So this is another new product that we have. This is also another new one, the parts cleaner, degreaser. It also cleans throttle bodies. So this is a nice product that will cover a wide range of things. So it works on the throttle body, the carburetor, cleans brakes, and you can actually use it as a mild degreaser as well. And it's not completely new, but it's new to Barbados. I saw it for a while and didn't really try it before, but I brought it in and started testing it, which is the Lucas Marine Wax. We have such a high salt content in the air here that I decided to bring this in and test it, and it's been working very, very good. And what I like about this product is that you can use this on the glass as well. So when you wash your car, you wipe the glass, and then you sit down and say, look what you think. Well, I'm sure you wiped that. This will take off all those water marks and so on, and then when the rain falls, it just beads off really, really nicely. So these are just a few of the new products that we have, along with all the other fellas that we had before that I think are worth an additional mention, and they're working very, very well.